Hello and welcome to Niger Delta Television News. I'm Janet Bobai-Renner. On our top stories, Bayelsa State government declines to adopt federal government's templates in the payment of new minimum wage. Bayelsa and Rivers States established joint anti-vandalism task force. Plus, House of Reps Southern Caucus supports tax reform bill. Due to incessant vandalization of transmission power lines, the state government has resolved to work with its Rivers counterparts towards strengthening the security architecture to protect power and other critical national assets within their border communities. This resolution followed the outcome of a meeting between the acting governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Lawrence Erujakpo, and the deputy governor of Rivers State, Professor Ngozi Odu, at the Brick House in Port Harcourt. Correspondent Mercy Francis Poazi reports.
Speaking at the meeting, Senator Erujakpo underscored the importance of effective collaboration between the two states to tackle power outage and its attendant socio-economic losses occasioned by criminal activities of vandals. Lamenting that it cost Bayelsa so much political and financial capital to have power restored after a 4-month period of blackouts. The acting governor stressed the need to urgent and drastic measures to forestall the reoccurrence of such harrowing experience. Senator Erujakpo seized the opportunity to thank the Rivers State Governor, Sir Similaye Fubara, and his deputy, Professor Udu, for showing concern over the Bayelsa plight as well as indicating readiness for collaboration to curb the menace. Earlier, the Rivers State Deputy Governor Professor Udu had assured the Bayelsa delegates of our state's preparedness to contribute meaningfully towards this plight against transmission lines vandalism. Briefing newsmen shortly after the meeting, Bayelsa State Commissioner for Information, Mrs. Ebiowo Koku Obiai, and our Rivers State Local Government Affairs counterpart, Prince Charles Beke, disclosed that both states has resolved to establish anti-vandalism task force committee that will work jointly to check the activities of power vandals. Government officials who accompanied Senator Erujakpo to the meeting, which was at the instance of the governors of Bayelsa and Rivers States, were the Chief of Staff Government House, Honorable Peter Akpe, and the Commissioner for Power, Engineer Kumoko Karen, among other top government functionaries. Mercy Francis Poazi reporting for NDTV News.
The acting governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Lawrence Erujakpo, says government will not adopt the payment template of the federal government in the implementation of the new minimum wage, as both do not have the same financial capacity. The governor, who made this known at a meeting with the State Minimum Wage Implementation Committee, the 8 local government chairmen and organized labor leaders in Yenagoa, assured workers of government's commitment to their welfare. Correspondent Gift Kanyo completes the report.
Speaking at the meeting, Senator Erujakpo urged Labour to come up with their own computation following the consequential adjustment principle and harmonize same with the state team before next week for government to pay the differentials alongside the December 2024 salaries. The acting governor said the decision to pay the new minimum wage to council workers was unanimously agreed by all critical stakeholders, including the local government chairman. On the issue of federal government circular for increment of pensioners' remuneration, Senator Erujakpo promised that government would look at it, even as it had already approved a 10,000 naira increase for pensioners across board. While assuring workers of government's commitment to their welfare, he said Bayelsa was already paying a more competitive wage than most states in the South in particular, and the country at large. Speaking on behalf of organized labor, the state NLC chairman, Comrade Simon Barnabas, thanked government for approving the new minimum wage of 80,000 naira for workers in the state. He, however, called on government to adopt the federal government template for the consequential adjustment, as well as approve 32,000 naira increment for pensioners as contained in the recent federal circular. The Secretary to the State Government, Professor Nimibofo Ayawe, other top government functionaries, as well as leaders of the various labor unions, were present at the meeting. Gift Kalio NDTV News.
The Academic Staff Union of Universities of the Niger Delta University has declared an indefinite strike action over the refusal of government to honor agreements reached with the union. Declaring the strike action on Tuesday after a meeting at the Secretariat in Amasoma, the ASUU chairman, Dr. Lucky Bebetedo, said for the lecturers to shelve the industrial action, items 1 to 4 on the Memorandum of Understanding signed between the Bayelsa State Government and ASUU must be implemented. He stated that the items on the memorandum includes the implementation of 35% salary increments, the payment of arrears from January 2023, and its consequential adjustments. The Kano State Police Command has arrested 3 persons in possession of 129,542,806,000 naira counterfeit currencies. According to the command's public relations officer, SP Abdullahi Aruna, who confirmed the arrest of the suspect on Tuesday, said the fake currencies included the US dollars, sefa, and naira. It disclosed that the 3 suspects are currently in police custody, assisting the police in their investigation. If you're just joining us, you're watching Niger Delta Television News. On our top stories, Bayelsa State Government declines to adopt federal government's template in the payment of new minimum wage. Bayelsa and Rivers State established joint anti-vandalism task force. Still ahead, House of Reps Southern Caucus supports tax reform bill. Details of this and more after the break. Join us again. Welcome to Niger Delta Television News and Current Affairs Department at the NS Ikoli Media Complex here in Yanagwa, Bayelsa State.
One of NDTV's traditional objectives is to disseminate information with renewed vigor. We build teamwork for accountability, efficiency, and accuracy.
Our community reports, eyewitness accounts, current affairs discussions are detailed and competitive.
As NDTV reporters, undiluted report is our goal. We gather the news and bring it to you just as it is.
Our cameras are poised to get in the story behind the story in an in-depth news report.
Our new digital equipment are top-notch with clearer visuals and audio. NDTV is repositioned to serve you better.
Join us on the news every day at 7 a.m., 12 p.m. and our major bulletin at 7:30 p.m. on Channel 25 UHF. NDTV, crystallizing the vision.
Glad to have you back. The Prosperity Administration has continued with inspection of road projects being carried out in the 3 senatorial districts with inspection of the Oporoma Okubie in Sagbama local government area. Government House correspondent Georgia Melly was there and now reports.
With a vision of opening up rural communities in Bayelsa State, the Prosperity Administration embarked on yet another media tour on Wednesday of ongoing road projects in the state. Starting from the Torobeni Okumbri project, where sand filling is ongoing. Thereafter, the Phase 3 Gateway Drive showcased a project going according to timeline expectations.
Right now, you can see we have two sites we are working. One is for this beginning site. We are doing sand filling. Sand filling we have reached to almost 2.8 kilometers. The sand cement stone base and the capestones we have reached to 2.5 kilometers.
The team then left for Southern Niger, where the iconic Oporoma Bridge is equally making steady progress.
The main work is the piling section work. From this year, August, we already finished everything, all the piling. And then up to now, all the abutment, we are working on the number 7 to number 9. And then from the number 10 to number 17, it's very quick, we can finish it. We just use to bender cross. We use the same thing on the bridge. So you see the percentage, we already finished 70%.
The road to Oporoma and Otuan are equally going according to plans, and the residents are grateful for the extent of work done thus far.
Honestly, the prosperity government is doing something wonderful to the people of Otuan. The prosperity government is something that we should say thank you, because they are really reaching out to the people.
Before, we been enter local boat or speed boats like that. And Yamato and Giama 3,000 or 4,000, but now we are spending 1.5 to reach Yenagua. So the governor tried for us.
The team then returned to the state capital, where the new Yenagua city infrastructure was inspected, with the government promising urban development.
Here where we are standing, this community is a new community that is emerging. And this is the new Yenagua city. And in this new Yenagua city, the first part of it we went to is the new commissioner's quarters. Here we have the new House of Assembly quarters. And you can see how beautiful they are. And that is the spirit of the prosperity government, that Bayelsa, Yenagua should look like any other modern city across the globe. And that is what we are pursuing. And that is what we are seeing now.
In all of the inspection tours, the government assures Bayelsans that no project will suffer funding issues. From the new Yenagua city, George Ameli reporting for NDTV News.
Leaders of the Southern Caucus in the House of Representatives have pledged their support for the proposed tax reform bill. The caucus, led by the lawmaker from Delta State, Honorable Nicholas Mutu, disclosed the position of the Southern Caucus at a news conference. Accompanied by Honorable Fred Agbedi from Bayelsa State, Babajimi Benson from Lagos State, and Pascal Agbodike from Anambra State, the Southern Caucus, while conversing support for the bill, expressed their readiness to interface with the other lawmakers to review areas of concerns in the bill. The Naira experienced marginal appreciation at the official market on Tuesday as it sold for 1,533 Naira 49 kobo, but continued to depreciate at the parallel market. Reports at the Nigerian Foreign Exchange Market says the Naira average rate appreciated slightly to 1,533 Naira 49 kobo to the dollar, making a modest increase of 0.3% from Monday's closing rate of 1,533 Naira 97 kobo to the dollar. The highest official rate recorded during Tuesday's trading was $1,560, while the lowest stood at $1,525. Conversely, the Naira depreciated by 1.8% at the parallel market, sliding to $1,660. The movie Everybody Loves Jennifer by Nollywood actress and filmmaker has made an impressive start, selling out ahead of its UK premiere on 20th December 2024. Taking to their Instagram page, the international distributors for the film, Nile Media Entertainment, announced that the UK cinemas have sold out ahead of the film scheduled to be released next year. Let's stay tuned for this and more entertainment news.
Speaking in a viral video with some casts of the movie, Funke Akindele earlier expressed optimism that the movie will make 5 billion naira when it arrives at Nigerian cinema this December. The movie premiered on Sunday night in Lagos with various celebrities in attendance, including Ghanaian actors Jackie Appiah and Patience Ozokwo, Faz, Eniola Badmus, among others. If the movie achieves the projected figure, it will break the record set by another Funke Akindele's film, A Tribe Called Judah, which became the first Nigerian movie to hit 1 billion naira. Netflix has assured Nigerians that it will continue to produce and showcase Nigerian stories to the global audience, as it has no plans to leave the country. This is coming on the heels of the streaming platform's alleged exit from Nigeria following claims from Nollywood filmmaker Kunle Afolayan that the platform had cancelled several commissioned projects, but Netflix has debunked the rumors, emphasizing its dedication to Nigeria's creative economy. Nigerian singer Raul John Jeng Jeng, popularly called Scales, has expressed concern over the dwindling trust in the government. He lamented that citizens now seek justice through fellow citizens like activist Very Dark Man instead of the government's establishments. On his X handle, Scales wrote, "It's crazy what is going on in Nigeria. Imagine where the citizens cannot run to the government, but to a fellow citizen like Very Dark Man for help. God bless and protect him though." Recently, more citizens have turned to activists like Very Dark Man to seek justice. Entertainment news.
And to end the news, a quick look at our top stories. The acting governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Lawrence Erujopo, says government will not adopt the payment templates of the federal government in the implementation of the new minimum wage, as both do not have the same financial capacity. We also brought to a report that due to the incessant vandalization of transmission power lines, the state government has resolved to work with its Rivers counterparts towards strengthening the security architecture to protect power and other critical national assets within their border communities. And finally, leaders of the Southern Caucus in the House of Representatives have pledged their support for the proposed tax reform bill. And that's our bulletin. Thanks for joining us. I'm Janet Bobai-Renner.